Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to this fun collaboration that I'm doing with Crystal, who is Pineapple Papers here on YouTube. And Crystal is doing a month long. She has a video a day through July, and the series is called Off the Board WPP with Pinterest pins. I'm thinking that means because the entire series is basically getting us onto those Pinterest boards. We pin for inspiration, and we never wind up using them on a page. So there are quite a few of us. She asked a lot of our lovely scrappy friends to collaborate here and there as we could. No rules, no big commitments, but when we could, to participate with her. So I've got a video up today, and there may be somebody else playing along with us as well today. So I will definitely have Crystal's channel linked below, and anyone else who might be playing along today. So if you recall, when I did my Kill a Kit for July, my kit share for July, I also showed 5 or 6 pins that I had printed out that I really wanted to use for this collaboration. And this is the first one that I had shown, and I was talking in that about maybe this sort of little brickwork, the flower going up. That's the kind of thing that just sort of jumped out at me when I pinned this one. So the layout that I got done, and I must say I'm very proud of this. I love it at the end. It's very, very different. It does not resemble my normal style in any way, which I guess is sort of, you know, the idea behind this whole series and getting us to use those pins is maybe to get us to try something a little bit different. So this is what I came up with. So the background paper here is a very old 3 bugs in the rug, 3 bugs in a rug, and I gutted it. So this is what I have left, which I'm going to try and use up this month as well. So I just gutted it here in the back so that I would have, I really wanted sort of this maroon type color in as a frame here to match the brickwork that I did. So here I have a pale craft that I put on top. And so to mimic here the little brickwork, and since this picture is in Prague and it's in the Old Town Square, a lot of cobblestone streets here. The building is sort of a brick cement type building. I thought the brickwork in the back would just be lovely. So I used my Tim Holtz stencil in a few different places, and I used the Vicky Bouton Rose Gold glaze. Now, in all honesty, I think I would have preferred the gold, but I don't have the gold. So we went with the rose gold. Picks up a little bit of some of the colors here in the picture, and then of course then I chose that frame to match with the brickwork. So I did the brickwork. Then, to sort of go along with this little branches and the flowers going up, I took an Alexandra Renke paper that had sort of this very, very, very subtle tree illustrated on it, and a few butterflies on the tree itself, and then the rest of the paper had some of these lovely watercolor, goldish, yellowish, orangey butterflies. So I did some fussy cutting. I fussy cut out bits of the tree around these butterflies. Then I fussy cut some of the other butterflies. I inked everything in a gray ink from Stampin' Up. I think it was basic gray, so not quite black, but sort of a charcoal gray. Then down here, just to give a shelf for everything, I used a lovely piece of Vicky Bouton from Kaleidoscope. strip of paper that I had on my desk. I distressed the edges and I inked all of those as well. So then it was really just a question of putting my photo. Now the whole idea of this photo is this cathedral here, which is the main cathedral in Prague called St. Vitus in the Old Town Square. So it didn't really matter if I covered up some of these bits because perhaps on another page I would have actually cut the photo. So I didn't mind covering up the corners. But once I had these corners covered up, I sort of wanted to cover up this corner as well to give it a little bit of balance. So this is a Vicky Boutin sticker that I had not used, that I had planned to use on another page and I had not. This little piece of chipboard, which I think was left in sort of one of my bowls, and I think it was an Altenew. It had under here the words "Chasing the Sun," which sort of didn't really go with this particular photo. So I just put another flower sticker here, and Chopin is saying hello to everybody. Another little sticker just to have sort of this. So all of this sort of gives, I guess, a little bit our regular triangle of embellishments. And then last but not least, because this then was a little bit empty, and that was purposefully because I wanted the brickwork, of course, to show, but it felt a little bit empty. So I went and got a lovely mix from Spiegel Mom Scraps, sequin mix, one that had the sort of golden yellow regular sequins in, and some little flower shapes. And I just dotted these around to give a little bit, filling in some of the little holes where it might have been a little bit too stark. And there you have it. And the very last thing is I inked around the craft paper in that same charcoal gray, the basic gray ink. And there you have it. So I love this. In the end, very different from my style. I think we can see this pin in it. Pushed me out of my comfort zone, and there you go. So thank you, Crystal, so much for inviting me. I have a lot of fun doing this layout. I'm definitely going to be doing a few more this month. Pop on over to Crystal, and as I said, Crystal has a layout every single day this month, and quite a few of us are playing along when we can. So anybody else playing along today, I think it might be Miranda. I will link their channel below, and I will see you soon. Thanks for being here. Talk to you soon. Bye.